Hey Bob, Herb Brothers here.
Hi, Bob.
We've had a long clan of Herb family go through the swimming program at Lowville, and so we still have some nieces, I believe, or at least one niece involved, so you've had a long and lasting impact on the Herb clan, and so we just wanted to send out a video and let you know how much you've encouraged us and been a part of our family. And I guess I'll just start, and then Rick will share a few words. But you know, a large part of my decision to swim in college was due to the experience that I had in high school and your influence. I was going to decide to either swim or play soccer in college, and of course I chose to swim, and that is in large part due to your influence and the experience, the positive experience that I had at Lowville, and so I do want to thank you for that, and you know, some of the achievements that I had in college, of course, and high school were in large part due to you. When I was fortunate to be able to be inducted into the Hall of Fame at Fredonia, of course, I invited you to come along, and I don't think that was something you were comfortable in doing, in traveling that far, but I was able to just thank you for your influence upon my athletic career through high school and college, and so just want to thank you for that. A lot of funny memories, a lot of fun memories with you, and your influence on all of us as young people, and Rick has a couple memories he wants to share.
Yeah, Bob. So, hey, you know, I'm glad I get an opportunity to just talk to you a little bit and encourage you, and just say how, of course, you know, you influenced us in a lot of ways. And when I was in high school, I didn't swim in college like Sean did, and I know you wanted me to, but you know, I had different ideas for my life at that point, but you know, I have some really good memories about, you know, swimming underneath you, and just the way you influenced me as a person, and as you know, as just in things in life. You know, some of the things I remember, you know, animal ball. Never forget animal ball. I mean, you know, I was small and scrawny, so I got beat up a lot, but it was still a good time.
I don't think animal ball would even be legal these days.
No, they probably wouldn't even let you do that. And of course, sky ball. And you know, I'm just going to remind you that I smashed your record. You know, there's no way you were even close. So I don't know if I still hold the record for sky ball. They probably don't allow sky ball anymore either. But you know, I think I can say that at least for a period of time, I had the record with no problem. You know, I also remember, you know, just you really pushed us to work hard, and to not give up, and to just really excel in what we did, and you know, I think Sean and I both really benefited from that, and from your pushing us and making us be the best we could be, and you know, we just those are just some really good memories, you know. And one other thing I was reminding Sean is that how you used to threaten, you know, after I graduated, you said, well, maybe I'll go ahead and quit after you leave, and then you said after Sean leaves, you were going to go ahead and quit, and then next it was Krista, you know, our sister Krista. Oh, after Krista's done, you're going to go ahead and quit coaching, and
then it was Keisha, right?
Keisha
next,
and then so I don't know what your excuse is now, but anyway, I don't see you quitting at all, and so anyway, I just want to encourage you and say, hey, you know, we're pushing back on you now and saying, you know, don't quit. You know, we want you to fight hard and to get well, and just do whatever you can to get well, and we just want you to know that as a family, we're praying for you, and we want, you know, we just pray that God would just do some amazing things in you, and just so.
Yeah, and I remember some other people have said this too. We've heard this a lot, that both Rick and I, when we would come home from college, or just to come back to Lowville to visit, we would always go to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And you were the person that we wanted to go and chat with and have a conversation with, and you had that kind of influence on everybody that you coached, where people just wanted to come back and touch base with you again. And a few years ago, I had, I think it was down at the fairgrounds somewhere. I can't remember what was going on, but I had talked to you I was talking to you, and I'd asked you if you'd ever watched that movie, Mr. Holland's Opus, and I don't remember if you had or not, but this music teacher had taught all of these students throughout his years, and it's not really what he wanted to do with his life. He wanted something different, but that's what he ended up with, and he taught all those years, put his heart and soul into it, and when it was time for him to be done, all of the students came back together at the end, and they gathered together and they performed one of his pieces for him. And this was a surprise for him, and it just reminded him of the influence and the impact that he had had on all these students throughout the years that he didn't realize that he had had. And so, you know, and I think I'd mentioned to you that you're like him. And so you're our Mr. Howland, Mr. Watkins Opus. And, you know, although we can't all come back and have a swim meet, it probably wouldn't be too pretty if we all did. But
when you want to see us in Speedos, sorry.
No, but maybe these videos will serve that same kind of purpose, that you have had that kind of impact on all of these students. And so for that we thank you, and as Rick said, our prayers are with you during this time.
Thanks for all you did, Bob.